يا زهرة يا بنتي راء الدنيا كبيرة، يا بنتي زهرة منها المليحة وشحال فيها القبيحة. يا زهرة بنتي فحال غناوي فحال معوضة وكتيرة. يا بنتي زهرة زهرة يا بنتي راء الدنيا كبيرة. أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، انتي نور عينيا. أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، انتي نور عينيا. لا رايحة يا يا زهرة يا بنتي هنكمل بعيدة وقريبة. يا بنتي زهرة وحدي على راسك وعلى شعرنا الزربة. يا زهرة بنتي انتي بنت الناس والدهرة بكل هيبة. يا بنتي زهرة يا زهرة يا بنتي نكمل بعيدة والقريبة. أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، انتي نور عينيا. أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، انتي نور عينيا. لا رايحة يا عمري. أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، أنا خايفة عليك ما تبعد عليا، انتي نور عينيا. لا رايحة يا عمري، لا رايحة يا عمري. מאז שדיברנו הרבה זמן עבר, אני יושבת וכותבת גם אם מאוחר. אין הרבה מה לספר, פה ושם קצת השתנה, אותו שרב, אותו טפטוף, בדיוק אותה שכונה. מאז שדיברנו זה נשאר אותו מקום, ורק הגעגוע הפריע קצת לנשום. והעיר כאן בלעדיך זו לא אותה עיר, רק נכתבו כמה שירים שאתה עוד לא מכיר. ועכשיו כשאתה כאן כבר אין לי שאלות, כל כך מעט ימים, כל כך הרבה לילות. תכננתי מגיד אבל הלב שלי שותק, סליחה גם על הגשם, אלוהים לא
Shalom, 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 everybody. A little Musica Mizrachit, little Mizrahi music from Eretz Yisrael with Miri Masika. Check out Miri Masika, one of the great Sephardi artists still performing widely in Israel. Had a chance to, now I didn't get to see her, but I had a chance to see her when she was playing at the Zappa Club when I was in Yerushalayim a few years ago. So shalom, everybody. Shalom, Rabbi. Nice to see everybody.
Shalom, shalom. Good to see you. And hi to those of you who are on our Facebook feed as well. If you say hello to us, then that would be great. But hi to Janet and to Nancy and Mikhail and Kylie and Adele and anybody else who's there. Let us know. Say hello. We'll start with a song to get us warmed up.
הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. Oh, how good and how lovely when we are all together. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד.
Erev Tov, everyone. Great to be with you. And as always. And why don't I'll share a story first and then we'll say hello today. I like to change it up. Don't want to be too predictable from day to day here. So, Natan reached for his water bottle. It was empty. The sun beat down on his head, making him more thirsty with every step. For 3 days, he had traveled across the hills and valleys of Judea. His home was in Beersheba, just 2 days away by foot. Since there was no water left, Natan decided to eat one of the juicy oranges he picked on his way through the Galilee. But when he reached into his leather pouch, he found it was empty. He must have eaten his last orange many hours ago. Now what would he do? Until 3 days ago, Natan had been fighting with his fellow Jews in their revolt against the mighty armies of Rome. The Jews were courageous, even though they were outnumbered by the Romans by more than 50-1. Still, they held the Romans off for several weeks before defeat finally came. Most of his friends had been taken prisoner. He had escaped. Now the Roman soldiers were all over the main roads looking. Natan had to keep to the ancient back roads and small trails. He had to stay far from towns and villages. So unless he found food and water on his own, he had nothing to eat or to drink. The sun was very hot. The inside of his mouth had become swollen and the skin on his lips began to split. Is this it? Have I survived a war in order to die here in the wilderness? What could he do? Stop? No. To stop was to die, so he forced himself one foot in front of the other, trudge, and up ahead he saw a tree. This cannot be, can it? He asked himself. It must be a mirage. It's just my head playing tricks on me, he told himself. But as he got closer to the tree, he knew it was not a mirage. It was a tree, a real tree, an apple tree. He started to run from where he got the energy even he did not know. Now he was running hard, and when he got to the tree, he threw himself under its shady branches. Oh, he cried, cool shade. Exhausted, he fell asleep under that tree for hours. By the time he awoke, the sun was beginning to set and the sky was turning orange and purple. He stretched his arms and legs and wiped the sleep from his eyes. A few hours of sleep and I feel like a new person, he said. As he stood up, he reached above to pick an apple from the branch. Never had any fruit looked so good. He was so hungry, and the juicy fruit satisfied his thirst. He gobbled up one apple, then another, then another. Apple tree, said Natan, you may not know it, but you saved my life. What can I do to show you gratitude? So Natan paused to consider what he might do for the tree. Can I give you anything? He wondered. Then he looked down at his torn clothes. It certainly does not seem that I have anything to give. Well, you can see for yourself that I have nothing but my empty pouch and these soiled clothes. I have nothing to give you. So he paused to think some more. He sat down with his back up against the trunk of the tree. He brought his knees up under his chin and wrapped his arms around his legs as he closed his eyes and thought. Who says I have nothing to give you? He cried. He jumped to his feet with real excitement. Everyone has something to give, no matter how poor he is. A blessing. I can give you a blessing. A blessing is a gift everyone can give. But what kind of blessing does one give a tree? Natan knew some blessings. He knew the blessing over the wine and over the bread. He knew the priestly blessing that Moses and Aaron had blessed his ancestors with during their days of wandering in the desert. But what kind of blessing could he give to this tree? He thought for a moment more. I cannot bless you with long life, for a great tree such as you already has been on this earth for many years. I cannot bless you with ripe, juicy fruit, for your branches already have luscious apples growing all over. He was stumped only for an instant. Natan snapped his fingers and said, I have it. My blessing for a tree as noble and gracious as you is for all trees planted from your seeds to grow up to be as wonderful and giving as you. And so Natan blessed the tree and made ready to leave. A full moon came out and had cast its moonbeams over the face of the earth, giving Natan a chance to sneak over the old hidden paths during the night when most of the Roman soldiers would be asleep in their camps. The tree had saved his life, and Natan just knew he would make it back to his family in Beersheba in peace. Erev Tov. Let's say hello. Let's see. First, let's say hello again on our Facebook page. So hi to Chris and Marianne and Rochelle and Rita and Ellen, some additional hellos there. And now we will go to our people who want to say hello to us. All right. Do you have what you need there, Aurora, to share? Okay, unmute.
I have a butterfly.
Did you want
Stay in the camera so we can see you.
You might see a tiny
caterpillar?
Caterpillar, yeah.
There's one more part of it.
Here, come on up. Sam can.
Can you hold that up just a little higher so we can see it?
You see it?
There we go. Oh,
Okay, let's see. So it turns into a butterfly.
yeah. That is so cool. It goes through a metamorphosis. It goes through a metamorphosis from a caterpillar to a butterfly. That is really cool. Thanks for sharing that with us, Aurora. All right. Becca, and then Lonnie and Lena. All right. Becca, you have to unmute. There you go.
Go ahead.
Hello for
What?
Look at them.
Look at them.
hello.
What do you want to tell them?
I went to Miss today and I was funny. I was packing up my stuff, and before we left, I said, "Hello, Jordan. How are you?" And I said, "1 second, Jordan." He laughed, and it was I.
So you were making jokes with your daddy.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
I was packing up her stuff. I said, Becca, we got to go. And she said, 1 second, Jordan. Kids.
Is that what you're used to hearing your mom say?
Oh, you've met us. That's good.
Thanks for sharing. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
All right, Lena. There you go.
I'm the star of the week this week for my school, and I have a poster that I made.
Oh, that is so cool. Is that going to be shared with your classmates on Zoom?
I already shared it today.
Oh, that is so awesome.
It's
I
like
love that.
a person is chosen to be star of the week. Then there's like 3 more days of writing.
Uh-huh.
Then the last day is sharing what you love best.
That is so cool. I love your All About Lena poster. That is really cool. I love that. You did a good job with that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We won't put down that.
Yeah. And hi, Lonnie. Can you wave?
Mommy, say hi. Hi.
Hi. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lena. I appreciate it. All right. Oh, wait. You want something? You're showing your TBI shirt, huh, Lonnie? Yeah, you're on mute again, but that's okay. I see your shirt. That is awesome. Love to see it. All right. Anybody else have anything they want to share?
I'd like to know what grade Lena is in.
Up, she just disappeared. Up, Lena, you want to tell Laura what grade you're in?
1st grade.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you.
Whose class is your teacher's name? My teacher's name is Simpson, since Lonnie just asked.
Oh,
Even though he really knows.
yeah. All right. Good. I guess we will move into our evening Siyyum. I just want to say hello to Lisa and Janice and Jennifer who have joined us. And it's always great to have folks with us. So let's go into our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevon Malchuto Le'olam Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom L'shalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
Just a few announcements before we move into our closing song. I have my class tomorrow night. I engage Jewish peoplehood together and apart. And so you're welcome to join us at 7:15. It is a part of a series, but even if you haven't been to the rest of the series, you can do that. We have our third Intro to Judaism class on Wednesday evening. If it's still not too late, although it will be soon, but if you haven't joined the class and you want to, you can still join. Just reach out to Cantor Paul or to me, and we will make arrangements for that. Please, we will be together again on Wednesday evening for Zoom Siyyum as well. Wednesday during the day, I put it on our Facebook page today. There is a program, a national Jewish program for Veterans Day put on by the Jewish Chaplains Board of the Jewish Community Centers of North America, and opportunity to honor veterans in a Jewish context. So that's on Zoom, and the link is on our Facebook page. So for people, and it is at 11:11 a.m. on November 11th. So you can find it there. It's one of the few things that is in New York. In the East Coast, it's 2:11. So we actually get the 11:11 here on the West Coast for that. Any other announcements you want to share, Cantor Paul, or anybody else that has anything they want to share?
I mean, only that we will be at least spending some time reflecting on Veterans Day on Friday night as part of Shabbat services. We always take some time on our Shabbat. Want to look forward to the following week's Shabbat on November 20th, when we invite Professor Jack Pitney from the Claremont Colleges to share his insights on the recent election results, both presidential and congressional. Professor Pitney joined us 4 years ago and opened many of our eyes to some of the deeper issues that may have been at play during the 2016 election, and I'm sure he has similar insights to share 2020. We will be opening up the Zoom as well as contributing the production on Facebook and on StreamSpot and on YouTube. So you have many ways to access. You'll be able to at least try and get some questions in through the chats, but we wanted to give as many people as possible the opportunity to hear from Professor Pitney, as well as participate in the somewhat shortened Shabbat evening service that'll take place before that.
If you want to be able to ask questions, either log into the Zoom, which we put in the email this week, or on Facebook, where you can write in the chat. We're not going to watch what's happening on YouTube or StreamSpot. There's not a chat on StreamSpot, so we can't do that. So those are the places. Anything else? Laura, do you have any announcements? Any other adult learning that you need to announce? You're muted, though.
We have a Gary thing coming up.
Gary's final book in his Israel bookshelf series is on, I think it's the 18th.
The 18th, and the author will be there, correct?
Yes, the author will be there. It's the conflict over the conflict, mostly about what's happening on college campuses regarding anti-Semitism. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, let's close with a song, Cantor.
Oh, se shalom, bimromam. Oh, se shalom, bimromam. Huyase, huyase, huyase shalom. Huyase, huyase, huyase shalom. Huyase, huyase, huyase shalom. Aleinu. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Oh, say shalom. Bimromam. Oh, say shalom. Bimromam. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Uyase, uyase, uyase shalom. Aleinu. Do it again. 1, 2, 3. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who brings peace bring peace down, bring peace down. Aleinu.
See you all soon. Lehitraot.